Hey, what's up, buddies? It's just Shaker Beers, and it's Car Tech Monday. I'm sorry it's been a few weeks I haven't posted anything. I've been very busy doing other things, and you guys didn't really watch the last video, so I figured I would give you guys a 2-week break, and then do a video and wait for something big to come out, and well, something big has come out for Bronco. I think I talked about a few videos that has been linked, but really didn't. It was just a rendering, it wasn't official. We finally have the official images. And here is what it looks like. And here is what it also looks like. Yes, there are 2 different cars. I think there's 4 different. Ford has not only brought back the Bronco, but sort of brought back what the different versions of the Bronco that the Bronco had. If you guys don't know, the Ford Bronco is a very famous brand name used on a very that we used back in, I want to say, the 70s, 80s, cars that were basically, they were truck they're SUVs that were built on truck platforms. They were very, very sturdy, four-wheel drive, and pretty much they can go through nails. That's what a lot of people like them. And throughout the years, Ford made different versions of them. They made like kind of like a truck one, because it pretty much was a truck. They made a bigger SUV one, and a bunch of other different stuff. And so the new one, they thought, hey, let's bring back the model back. I'm sure people will like it, because people do. People like trucks and SUVs now. They're very hot right now. So that's what they look like. I quite like them. I liked how they changed up the look for both of them. There's not the exact same thing, but I think it's really cool. You have 2 different looks depending on which one you get. I like how it's not just the truck. It's just a truck version of the other thing. So I really like the 2 different versions. So if you have a couple who are interested in buying different ones, the wife wants an SUV and the husband wants a truck because he likes trucks. They can have both different ones, and then they couldn't get confused too, because the husband probably can easily tell the difference if they were just different. If they look the same, the wife probably couldn't. Because, well, most of the time, most girls don't know cars. But there are people, who are car people, which I really like. But generally, and on the average scale, most women don't know about cars. So I really like how they made them different enough so the average person who doesn't really know that much about cars can tell which is theirs. If they both have both, or which one they want. It's really nice. I think the SUV looks kind of like the Defender. That's just me. But it's unique enough. The truck looks like a Hummer. So yeah, I see what they're coming there. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited for it. Also, we have on top of that, we have a big announcement. I'm starting reviews again. You guys, I know there's a lot of new people watching me now because of these Car Tech Mondays. I do car reviews. That's what the whole point of this channel is. And because of COVID-19, I couldn't do any car reviews. So now I'm getting back into it. Unfortunately, I have to change a couple of things before COVID hit. I can no longer meet with people. Usually I do how I get my cars is I usually meet someone at a car show, like, hey, you have a cool car, would you like a review? You mind if I review? Like, oh, sure, we meet. I just park a lot of and I film it all that you see it there, and that's how I do. But with this virus pandemic getting even worse and worse, and everybody keeps dying, I can't do that. So I have to change some things, and so luckily, I'm changing my review. I'm still doing reviews. It's just what I review. I no longer limit myself to actual vehicles that you drive on the road. Well, cars, like normal, not like cars and trucks and stuff like that. I'm now expanding my horizons to other types of vehicles, to tractors and ATVs and stuff like that, because that's what I own. And because I can't meet with anybody, I have to kind of expand my horizons just a little bit. These different vehicles that we're reviewing, they are mine. I own them, so there's no way there's gonna be COVID on them. Well, if there is, it's my yours. I'm completely safe because it's my vehicle. And so It's gonna be fun reviewing them. Kind of show you different stuff about these different vehicles and why I like them and how long I've owned them. And it's gonna be fun. I think I have about 6 vehicles to review for you guys, so it's gonna be something. I'm sorry it's not the usual format. It's sorry it's not the cool cars I'm doing. I do have people who do want their car done to get their film, but unfortunately it's just the current pandemic. I can't do it. So if you don't like it, if you don't want to see it and want to subscribe, I don't blame you. You may go ahead and do that. But if you do want to see some cool car stuff, see some other stuff besides cars, feel free to subscribe. I'm not going to be doing this too long. Hopefully the COVID kind of slows down a bit, so I'll be able to do reviews again. But for now, this is what's going to be going on for the next few months. And so I hope you guys enjoy. The first review I'm going to do is an actual vehicle, an actual car. I'm going to be doing my 1985 F-250. I've owned this truck for, well, I don't technically own it, it's in the family. It's a family's, my grandfather bought it back in actually 1985, and we've owned it ever since. And so there's a lot of history with the car, a lot of memories I've had with it. And so the review is not necessarily mainly about the car, it's also about how experience with me and how it's helped out our family. And so that's kind of on that. And then I have some ATVs I'm going to be doing for you guys. And then I have tractors. And they're going to be fun. I think I have 4 or 5 different tractors to review for you guys. I know they're not cars, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool for the stuff I can do with them. So stay tuned for that. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. My name is Jake. I do car reviews. Well, now I do more than car reviews now. I do vehicle reviews now. So if you excited to see some cool stuff that I have, hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell because you don't want to miss a thing. And I'll see you guys next video.